Hello everybody. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E028, a 1964D Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland original roll. How's everybody doing this evening? Set me to live chat here. Hey Carl, how you doing? Let a couple people get in, and I didn't pull out a giveaway for this. Let me see if I can find one real quick while the people come in. I'm doing a reveal, but I forgot the giveaway. Not that one. Now we might find one in here. Figure something out. All right, see what we got here. All right, I found some. Hey, Farm Dog, Sissy, Parvis, how are you today? Had to go get the giveaway. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, let's do that. All right, let me put that under the scope, and we will get the show on the road. Feeling a tad better today. 20-something hours of sleep does that, I guess. Hey, Brian, Otis, how are you? Let me get this up here and see if we can't see this. Difficult to see, but it is a copy of RPM 11. See it coming right down here and then a little bit in the bottom there. And we will open this up. Let me get the chip. Oh boy, we've been at the beginning of the roll for a while. It's coin number 3. We'll get the lucky coin. All right, let me get this set back up. And I will open this roll up and we will get on the way. I got the hard end. Got the other end. Paper ripped a little bit on me. All right. Yay. No cows? That's always good. Hey, JM, how are you doing? I sent a couple packages out today. There's a couple packages that have reveals or coins being held for inserts. So they'll go out as soon as I get the inserts. And we will get started here. Coin number 1 is for Farm Dog. Farm Dog gets this. We have double die obverses, double die reverses, and RPMs to look for in this Ender coin, looking like an Ender coin. I may have to take a couple drinks through this. Kind of got a scratchy throat. Coin number 2 goes to Paul Hampton. And looks pretty clean. A little later die state on the reverse on this one. Am I talking loud enough for everybody? Coin number 3, the recipient of the giveaway, is Yo-Man. Yo-Man gets a copy of RPM 11. Let me write that on a note. No notes here. I ended up sleeping so much yesterday. I got up at 2 in the morning, so I actually cleaned part of my desk off. Yo, man. Congratulations, Yo, man, if you are in the house. Ooh. I like Meg Rig rolls. That sounds like a good night there, JM. And we got nothing on this coin. Coin number 4 goes to Carl. Got potential in 64 for a lot of stuff. Hopefully we find some of it. A lot of wax on these coins. $64. Anything after 62 is usually, if there's stuff in there, there's lots of it. If there isn't, there's nothing. You get a lot of rolls that have nothing in them after 62. They definitely are hit and miss. But you don't find nothing unless you look for it. Coin number 5 goes to Richard. This is a roll that I've probably been in possession of over 20 years. I can tell by the writing. So is the 61D roll that I'll be doing. But we will be looking at the obverse and reverse of all the coins. Later die state reverse here. I always concentrate on the FG because that's kind of a pickup point for me. And if I see something that looks weird on the FG, I'll go back and actually look a lot harder on the rest of the coin. Coin number 6 goes to Jim Fletcher. It's a hit. It's a hit. Too bad. We'll be going over these coins with the loop again. First thing in the morning, I'll get a cup of coffee, sit in my recliner, and I will look at all these coins over. So how was everybody's day today? Good, good, that's good to hear. Mine was much better. I didn't sleep all day, and I actually got a little bit of stuff done around the house. Just been taking it easy, though. Coin number 7 goes to Carl. I almost postponed the show, and it's like, well, I'm not tired. I might as well go ahead and do it because I think doing 2 in one day is going to be harder than doing 1. So give my voice time to rest, because I know by the end of this reveal my voice will be shot. How's the house with that tree down, Brian? Getting a lot of extra sun? Hey, Crispy, how are you today? Oh, you're at the lake. All right, cool. That's excellent. It's getting, do you do the lake all year round, or do you shut it down for the winter? Or? Coin number 8 goes to Sireg. Nothing on the date. Yeah, that last roll was so empty. I'm even looking at both tees. Yeah, I bet. It's nice once the job's all done. Oh, you're working again? I thought you had 10 days off, sissy. Ah, cool. Coin number 9 goes to Adam Chambers. I'm looking forward to the fun show now. You know, I got to get some of that wax, move that wax around, see if I got a Q-tip here that I can. No. Just the way the flow is on it kind of gave me a signal that it could be something. Ah, nice. So the hubby's driving then, huh? Wow, that was fast. How long till you go home again? A couple weeks? I just sent a package to you. Oh, no. Yeah, I sent a package out this morning, sissy. So you'll have some coins when you get home. Look at something on this real quick. All right. Coin number 10 goes to Roger. Get this focused up a bit. make this a little bit bigger. There's just got to be a little more to the back of that 4. On the double die reverses, the easy way, at least for me, to pick them up on the scope. Now, I don't do that when I look through the loop. I look on everything, but I start here around United, and I will go around and see if I see anything obvious, because some of the double dies are minor, and then I look at the FG, and if this is fat or there's separation on the top here or here, then I might go back down and turn this up like this to see if there's like the one we had about, I think it was the last 64D roll. There was a double die reverse, and it was very minor, just on ENT and FG. That was it. But the FG was actually pretty significant. So in most of the double die reverses, they have a fat FG. January 2nd, just in time for the fun show, sissy. Coin number 11 goes to JM. I think this same die we just looked at. Let me double check that. It is. See, a lot of them, this has got that little thing right there, but it has to be a lot more than that. They usually come up and then all the way across in the center. Some of the doubling on the 4s. Was that clear enough for you, Parvis? Ooh, toner. Skinned on the wheel. Interesting. Get that wheel dust off. And that's going to have some interesting color on it. Coin number 12 goes to Taco John. Nothing on the obverse for Taco John. Hey, Paul Hampton, how are you today? And Richard Sappington, I didn't get to say hello to you. I hope not. I hope I'm over the yuck. It was the strangest thing. Still got it, but I feel much better today. Coin 13 goes to Malcolm. Just weird. Low-grade fever, sniffles. It come on pretty fast, too. By the time I was done doing that repeat reveal yesterday, I went right to bed after that. I'm gonna have to look at this one and get it out. It might have the little tips on the T's. And that's something that the angle of the scope has to be angled right to really see them good, unless they're very prominent. All right, let me take a peek at this real quick. Boy, if they're there, they're definitely too minor. Coin 14 goes to Parvis. See if we can get a lucky coin here. God, I hope it ain't COVID. I mean, hell, if it is, I guess I'm already getting better. I guess it wouldn't have been too bad. I mean, I've been a lot sicker than that, that's for sure. All I know is I slept all day yesterday till about almost 3 o'clock this morning. And then the dogs, they slept with me all day. So at 3 o'clock this morning, they had business they had to take care of. It was time to eat and time for everything else. So, all day. I did sleep all day, didn't I? My beloved wife is here. Coin 15 goes to Grandpa Tim. Seen this die before, 2 or 3 times. Later die state. Oh, nice, Parvis. Which ones? Were they all the same, or were they all different? Coin 16 goes to Crispy. I watched a video by Blue Ridge saying that 2023 is going to be hard to get uncirculated solid date roll coins. Did I miss something? Or is that speculation? Or is there something been said about that? It was kind of interesting what he was saying. But it's just like, wow, I didn't know if it was actually a documented source or if it's just speculation. Next coin is for Stanley. I just kind of got a source to where I can actually get boxes again. And I'll kind of be bummed out if I can't get them, even though I haven't even bought one yet. I guess I should buy one. At least start getting one a month or something. Coin 18 goes to Stonecutter. So nobody's heard anything about that then, eh? Figured I'd put it out there and see what we heard, if anybody else had heard of it. Coin 19 goes to Jim Fletcher. Hey, Rithy, how are you today? Congrats on the deer. You won't starve now, that's for sure. And nothing. Well, that's good. You can't let her outdo you. You got to tie her. And you can't outdo her either. Don't want to break the confidence down. Different Eric. Yeah, all right. I get it now, Otis. I was watching it and it's like, wow. And he was right about the quarters going for good money. They're actually selling too. Next coin is for Parvis. I was just wondering, if he actually had a source for it, or if it was something that he was just saying. Well, we'll see though. Like I say, I got a banker that lives near me that said she would get me boxes. I just have to give her the money for them. She even said if you wanted to send them back with me, she'll take them back. My credit union used to give me $10 worth once a week, and now you're lucky if you can get 2 rolls or 3 rolls out of them. Coin 21 is for Richard. So I'll just take all the coins back there. They actually love it when you take coins back there, because they've got their own coin counter, and it rolls their own coins up, so they don't have to pay the armored car service. Yeah, that's how it was with me. Before COVID, I could go to, there was a local Port Charlotte. It's a bank there, but it's local bank, and they didn't care. They always had 20, 30 boxes in the vault. Coin 22 goes to Taco John. I guess there's a lot of banks now that are actually trying to charge a service fee, because I guess they pay $5, something like that, for the rolling fee and the delivery fee and all that. They just don't pay $25 for a box of pennies. There's actually a service fee involved with it, and most banks just consider it a service that they offer. That was the big reason why the credit union would never sell me a box. They were like, well, we pay a lot of money to have those delivered and blah, blah, blah. But they never told me exactly how much. Coin 23. But like when they get silver dollars or half dollars, they always say, hey, I got a whole basket full of half dollars. Do you want them? And I don't usually take them, because I just usually do pennies. I buy rolls of nickels and quarters and dimes once in a while, and I'll look through them real quick, and my wife takes them to work and uses them for change at work. Nothing to see on this coin. Wow, 2 years. Coin 24. I know that when they said there was a coin shortage, I used to work on like security guard cars. I had a friend that owned an armored service and security service, and I worked on his cars, and a real close family friend still deals with him, and he asked him, and he said his vaults were full. He couldn't get rid of the coins. So full that he had broken down armored trucks stuffed with coins in the garage because his vaults were full. That was during the coin shortage. He just said that all the coins were localized into the hubs, and that the coins out in the rural areas were not there. Coin 25 goes to Yeoman. And I trust his opinion on that. I mean, because, he's living it. I should have him ask him again whether he is, if his vaults are still overflowing. But he would never sell me coins, even when I was working and collecting. He had the armored service. He would never do it. Let me wrap these up, and I'm going to take a quick drink real quick. Yep, That's how my credit union was. And that like that little local bank, Port Charlotte, whatever. I don't even remember the name of it now. Next coin is for JM. I went there and they're like, well, you got to be an account holder. Before it didn't matter. You could just walk up and buy. Hey, Andy, how you doing today? Nice, Parvis. That's great. Yeah, I looked through my pocket change. All I've actually found so far is like class 9 dime double dies and class 9 nickel double dies. I did find a class 9 quarter sitting on my desk somewhere. Had like an extra tree branch on it. It was one that wasn't listed anywhere. But I keep them all. Coin 27 goes to Roger. My friend Brian in his book got me looking at everything now. Every coin that goes through the house gets looked at. I do like that book though because it gives you an idea of what to look for. There's always more to look for, but it has stuff that's not listed anywhere. Yeah, I got lucky. I've lived next to this banker for almost 8 years now, and I never knew she was a banker until when the hurricane hit. Next coin is for Jim Fletcher. She's like, yeah, we sell boxes to a lot of people. She says, but they're kind of stingy on them now, but I'll get you a box whenever you want it. She says, I'll just make sure the people that walk through the door don't get them. I was like, okay, yay me. Like I said, she says, if I don't want them, she'll take them back and get a different box. Because I told her I usually search, like new pennies. Yeah, I wish I would have known 8 years ago. Well, 4 years ago anyways. First few years I lived here, I wasn't real active in the coin hobby. I was kind of in a little hibernation mode. Next coin is for Farm Dog. I think my wife was right. This reveal was just what I needed to do. Kind of brought me out of the dreary feeling. Of course, let's face it, our wives are always right, aren't they? Oh yeah, out of the sushi coma. Hey Wanda, how are you tonight? Next coin is for Crispy. I am relatively certain that we will be having an auction on Sunday. I think he's going to be doing the proof pull on Saturday. And we will have a roll reveal show on Monday. So mark that down on your calendars. Coin 31 goes to Carl. Oh, yay. Nothing like a new bed. Except that you love it and it's so comfortable, and the first day you sleep on it, you'll get up the next day and go, oh my God. my muscles are sore, I didn't sleep good, but within a day or two you'll sleep like a baby. Next coin is for Stonecutter. On the reverse, oh God, yuck. Oh yeah, you got having hip surgery or something, aren't you? Or have you had it already? Coin 33 is for Jim Fletcher. Oh yeah, you do. You do. I spent my fair time in a couple hospital beds. Normal coin for Jim Fletcher. Coin 34 goes to Adam Chambers. Ooh, nice. Nice. And that's how you do it, Parvis. The problem is getting them to the point where you can do that. So coin 35 goes to Yeoman. And nothing to speak of on the obverse. Oh man. Ooh, late die state. Coin 36 goes to JM. All right, getting near the point where the prospects are not looking good for this roll either. That 61D roll should have something in it, though. They usually do. 2 rolls in a row, though. I don't think we've had 2 rolls in a row since I've been doing reveals yet. That's kind of discouraging. Coin 37 goes to Taco John. Yeah, I know, sissy. I don't get discouraged. Not that easy. There's only a couple of dates that it pains me to search. And everybody probably has their same dates. Coin 38 goes to Roger. what I might start doing is, because I usually try to do a roll or two of stuff that may not be as prolific every week. I might separate them so I don't do the rolls that are usually not prolific right next to one another. Yeah, these are late die state too. A lot of the coins are, not to mention that the rolling machine must have just got squirted down, or the counter must have just got squirted down with that wax, because there's wax everywhere. Next coin is from Malcolm. Need to wet my whistle after this one. Starting to lose my voice. Yeah, just like the xylene, acetone, just, don't rub it. Just kind of, uh, let it soak in and melt it as a solvent. You probably could even, I heard Chuck say something about boiling them with a little bit, but I don't know about red coins in the boiling water. So I usually just leave it on there unless it's, very, I don't know. I don't clean a whole lot of, do a lot of even conservation on coins. I just usually leave them. The next coin is for Stanley. But I have took like a solvent, like xylene, where there's been like a big blob, like right in here, and it's been an RP, and I've been going to take a picture of it. I've done it then where I've cleaned it off so it's not in the picture. But even when I take pictures, most of the time you'll see there's actually blobs of wax in a lot of pictures I take. That's what I figured. The wax would probably melt off in hot water because it is wax. Like this though, that will probably never go away, that little white mark, because that's a coloration from like, I'm going to guess and say that it's like an acidic change, some sort of deterioration or oxidation. Uh-oh, that's no good, Parvis. Yep, there's a lot of them. A lot of them are. They do that so the rolling and the counting machines. The counting machines are usually notorious to having wax. But the rolling machines are too. Coin 41 for Farm Dog. But the couple times I've done it, Sissy, I've used the xylene. I don't know if you have it. And you just kind of put it on there, and it comes right off. A lot of times you can even just take a dry Q-tip and pick it off. I mean, you don't even, you have to push a lot of times. It'll just break right off. I don't know. They use grease in the minting process, but I think the wax is mainly for the counters in the machines that put them in the rolls. It's like lubrication. Next coin is for Crispy. Yeah, I've got a bottle of xylene here. And I've literally used it maybe a couple times. I had a roll of 61D that the grease was like blobbed on it. And there was one that I cleaned off. I should say, I don't know, I didn't clean it, but right, we can wax your coins. That's a good one. Hey, Sand Digger, how you doing today? That was cute. Next coin is from Elcom. See, let me see. I got a Q-tip here. And I just didn't even rub. No, it didn't take it off. I thought it would take it off. A lot of times it'll just like break right off. Ah, yeah, I napped yesterday, like yesterday. Almost the whole day. My wife says the whole day. But I did get up for a couple hours in there. I said hi to you guys at the auction last night. Wow, this has been polished to the max. Look at how thin the C is on here. Same with like the N. Look at that. Coin 44 goes to Parvis. Oh, that's right. I did help her. Her embroidery machine didn't work, and I somehow managed to get it working through the computer. So I did do that. I didn't sleep all day yesterday then. Just everything but about an hour or two. Coin 45 goes to Carl. Are you talking about, what are you talking about, Wanda? Acetone or? I didn't know there was dental solvents. Like I say, as far as that goes, soap and water probably will take it off because it is just wax, especially if it's warm water. But I'm just speculating. I've actually never tried to do it. I guess I should do that. I watched that video this morning and I was like, oh, I need to try some of that stuff. I've never done any of it. Xylene, all right. I didn't know that there was a dental grade. I've got a chemistry grade, which is not industrial. I do know that the solvents like you get at Home Depot and Lowe's, even though they say xylene, they might be cut with something else. So same with the acetone. When you get acetone, make sure that it's like chemistry grade at a minimum. It's like 100% acetone. The only thing I ever knew about xylol is my dad used to sell industrial lighting and sign supplies, so a lot of paint and stuff like that, and he sold xylol. And my sister collected gerbils, and she had like 150 gerbils, and so after they get like that many gerbils, you get some that have birth defects and they're not going to live. And my dad used to euthanize the gerbils with xylol. He would wet a paper towel and they'd go right to sleep. It was the grimmest thing. The things you remember from your youth. Oh, all right. I didn't know that, Wanda. I'm not exactly sure. I was just a kid, Paul, but he used to get a mason jar and a paper towel, and he would, because the gerbil was dying anyways. He just didn't want it to suffer, and he would put it in there, and it literally would be seconds, and it would be gone. So that's all I ever knew about it until Chuck said that you used it to clean coins. Next coin is for stonecutter. I knew they used it in the industries, in like sign painting and neon lighting and stuff like that to clean stuff. Yeah, it actually was very. It wasn't cruel at all. I mean, it was so fast, and they just went to sleep. Yeah, yep. That's what neon is very particular because different gases get in there, and it affects the way the colors work on it. Coin 49 goes to Richard. Hey, Roger, how are you today? Yeah, yeah. If you use that in your house, make sure you have good ventilation, uh, especially if you got smokers or anything in the house. I would imagine it could easily combust. Last and final coin is for Sireg. And sorry if my voice is coming in and out, but I am struggling to talk right now. Nothing today. Another bust. It's two in a row. I think, like I said, I think this is the first time since I've been doing it that we've had two in a row. Next roll's a 61D, so the chances of it being a bust are pretty slim. Yeah, no, a lot of people do. That's like acetone. A lot of people uh, used to use, still use acetone to clean grease and stuff off a coin and grime and stuff like that. It was this. I mean, it's what everybody. If you go to other websites, a lot of them say, you know, use gently dab acetone on them to get grime and dirt off. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. If you're changing the toning with acetone, you're definitely using it too long, too much, and too hard because you can affect the luster with acetone. I do know that. And plus, you've got to watch it too because it will like goo up in between the letters also too. Right. Yeah, but you know, a lot of people get a Q-tip and then they start swirling, and it's one thing to give it a swirl or two, but then they start really rubbing to try to get a spot off or something, and then all of a sudden they've rubbed through that little layer. Uh, and you know, times have changed. 20 years ago, it was perfectly okay to dip a coin and then send it in for grading. Now, you really got to be careful with the idea of dipping a coin. Uh, like I said, I just don't do it. But I don't buy and sell coins anymore. I did it for a long time, and now I keep what I have. I've got xylene here, and I've used it a couple times. And I've actually taken a dry Q-tip a couple times when there's like a piece of debris and just like popped it off. But all right, everybody, I will be back at around 6 o'clock tomorrow, and hopefully my voice will do better than it did today. But I want to hope everybody has a great night, and I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Bye.